All
Yeah.
right, hello everyone. Welcome to Mysteries of the Sand. This is session 27, which will be a very short session because we're not starting a mystery next mystery because one of our players is unavailable. So this is going to be Interlude 5. Go, 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 people. Introduce yourself. Go.
I'm Vlogs. I play the Searcher. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I'm Janine. I play as the Spooky, and if Genkish Khan started at age of 15 and fucked 4 people a day, he would have fucked 7 to 8,000 women in a
Okay,
span of his
Okay,
okay.
life.
Nadine.
We. This campaign is farther away from Genghis Khan than we the players are. Okay.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Oh
This
my
campaign
god.
is 1300 years before Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan is only 800 years before us. All right? Okay. Moving on.
Wait, before or after?
Anyway, let's stop talking about Genghis Khan. Hi, I'm Nadine and I play Maya the Expert.
Hi, I'm Tron. I play as Anam the Crooked.
After Genghis Khan was like in the 1200 AD. All right, moving on.
Yeah, it's supposed to be after us, right?
Yeah. And this campaign takes place in 120 BCE. Yeah. Why do I say AD? It should be CE. God damn it! I correct
That's why I was
myself,
like,
then I get
wait a minute.
incorrect. Yeah, it should be CE. Yeah, yeah. I mean it's the same thing, but I don't like saying it. But all right. Okay, so we have two scenes planned for Gamila and Fatima. So this scene takes place on the third day of the festival. So like the second day of the festival is where all this time loop shenanigans BS happened. Yeah, and you have like a tiring night because it's like the morning felt like stretching for an extra 12 hours than normal, which it did from your perspective, and also had a lot of migraines involved. Yeah, so on the third day, which is the next day, I don't know how you spent it, but I imagine like a lot of you might have been very like tired from the previous day. So yeah, and you mostly prepared to leave town as Hector got a letter that we'll do discuss on the next session about how this letter takes you onto your next mystery. So yeah, we're not going to discuss that right now, but Hector gets a letter. Yay. And that's where you're going. Yes. All right. But on the third day of the festival at night when you're all like sleeping and you're going to leave the day after the festival ends in the morning, you're gonna head out. Gamila, eh, you as you wake up, you are not in the bedroll or whatever mattress on the floor where you slept. You are in fact in a um. I actually you've never been there. Okay, this is the first time you're seeing it. It's a, basically essentially describable as a gray desert of gray sand covered by
Oh
a
my gosh,
gray
you did that.
cloud. Yep, and there's no horizon that you can discern between the gray sky and the gray desert. It's all like it's all swirls into, it's kind of mixes together in the horizon. Cool. So here you are.
Uh, yeah, Gamila's just gonna stare around, look
Mhm,
at the sky.
mhm.
Something's wrong.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'm just dreaming. Sits on the sand,
Mhm.
like touch the sand, like does it feel real?
Yep, it feels real.
Hmm.
It's very real. You can lift it up. It's
Slaps
very gray sand.
herself.
Mhm.
It hurts.
Mhm.
Well, now she stands up,
Mhm.
like waiting for something,
Mhm.
like a child, and shouts, "Hello!"
There's no echo.
No.
Uh,
Gee, it's
I don't.
almost as if it's an open place and not
Yeah, yeah. There's.
not a room.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. She looks around. I don't really know where to go. The hell is this place? Could you please point me the direction?
Where do you think it is? And there's a very familiar voice.
I don't know.
It's
I
Eris's voice.
yeah.
Mhm.
He replies, I don't know. I mean, this is my first time here.
Yeah, I've never brought you here before. Well, welcome. This is Tartarus. Her voice is coming
She
from literally everywhere. The sky, the
looks.
ground, in every direction.
She just, huh? This is far from I've imagined heart is. Too
I'm.
much
Hmm?
sand.
Yes, well, sand is the perfect representation of chaos, don't you think?
Ah,
It's all
gets
it's
everywhere
grainy.
and it itch.
And she actually starts laughing. I also start laughing, but god damn it, god damn it, you breaking the fourth wall. But all right. I think at this point, Aries, there's this like swirling in the sand, like this giant coiling snake, and eventually, like she appears in like this position, which I have shown to you all before, but let's just show it again, like this. Except the sky isn't like starry; it's just like gray, pure gray.
Oh,
Hmm.
well,
And
now I have to redo the painting.
oh,
Couldn't
and
give
oh,
it up
oh, and one
justice.
detail I didn't add like previously because I hadn't seen the movie Gods of Egypt yet, that I'm totally stealing the detail from. Eris is tall, like 9 feet or 10 feet tall in height. 3 meters. Let's go. Let's go with that.
Oh,
3 meters.
she looks up.
So you realize that like last time you saw Eris inside the Library of Alexandria, she was definitely human height, like really tall, but still human height. Now she is definitely not human height. She is way taller.
She looks at her feet. Like, is there a feet or is it a snake
The
body?
the feet is kind of dissolving into the sand, sort of. The snake coils are still going, by the way, around you.
Yeah.
You
Like, is
kind
it
of
attacking Camilla or
nope,
is it like scary?
nope, not none of that.
Hmm.
It's just doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like
I think.
if you're sitting in a chair and you're just waving your legs. It's kind of like that.
Hmm. I think Camilla is more, curious.
Hmm.
So she's like gonna step around her, like she's trying to gauge where her feet is and where is the sand
Oh,
starting from.
the snake is huge. Like like
Oh,
like the snake is like hella thick. Like I'm talking like imagine a graboid thickness from
yeah.
from Tremors. Yeah.
Imagine that kid who just go on and just he sees a paint in the wall
Hmm.
and it says wet and goes ahead and dip his finger
Uh huh.
and
What
that's
does Camilla
Camilla is
do?
gonna touch the snake. She's gonna touch the snake.
Oh,
Like,
wait. Okay. The snake isn't actually visible. It's like coiling underneath the sand. You see the sand coil around.
no, she's definitely gonna poke her hand on the sand because there's a fucking thing on the ground. Like, what? Like, she's trying to discern most of what's happening.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
You
what is this?
underestimated.
What is that?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's my tail. Do you want to see it? She asks.
Oh, yes. I've heard that. eh, Well, I thought it's just a snake, and I was going to pet it, but yes, please.
She, she laughs again, and I think she's going to like a portion of the sand splits apart to show like this this upside down U basically. It's like a very thick, like a snaky skin, like a very large, snaky skin. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. It's also colored rather like similar to her like clothing, like this dark purplish color.
Right.
Hmm hmm
Violet. That's I yeah.
It is literally thicker than you.
Gamila is not perturbed. She's
Hmm
more like curiosity. Like
hmm
she's trying to discern what's happening,
hmm
taking in all the signs,
hmm
the sights.
hmm
So
hmm
why you brought me here?
Oh, because I wanted to talk, because something really interests you, and your team experienced something really interesting recently.
Which are you referring about? Because interesting usually isn't the interesting thing with my teammates.
Hmm
Usually I find it Anum interesting when he fucks up, but might be different from a goddess.
Well, yes, your friend is quite chaotic. You'd have made a nice servant, but I think he's more fun to see from a distance. I think he induces chaos without my help, and that's certainly more fun.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Chaotically
I
idiotic, yes.
mean yesterday for you specifically, or
Uh,
the many yesterdays you've had. How many was
oh,
it?
the sands.
How many was it? Seven? Six?
7.
Seven. Yes.
Yeah, we found a temple and
Hmm
they did something. And I think they did something about Oboros.
Yes, Ouroboros, the Serpent of Time.
And yes, and according to what Maya told me,
Hmm
the uh like she's lagging because she didn't really actually listen. Uh,
It's so much in character. I love it. God.
um. Well, apparently the pyramid. I don't think it was a pyramid, but the thing they did it so it could sustain the city, and it's supposed to defend the city for something, or make it long lasting.
hmm Oh, I'm not interested about what they did. I'm interested about what they achieved, because being able to cause the great Ouroboros back up so often is certainly special.
Yeah.
Very special, in
Gamila
fact.
is thinking like, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure one of my friend died. Well, not really a friend, more like a stranger.
Ah,
And
yes,
then
your new teammate, Fatima, is it?
yes,
Yes, she.
yes,
Keep an eye on her, will you? She has some special interest in you. I'm not sure why yet.
in me. Does she have a crush on me?
I don't know. She, she, she would. She's married, but that wouldn't be the first time that has happened.
Oh, right, she's married. Hmm. Well, um, yeah. She died already and then came back, and apparently Samut, the guy that was chased, died 7 times, and I don't know how would that happened.
Oh yes, yes.
I'm sur-
I. So you
I'm
didn't.
surprised
Hmm.
the god didn't allow him to just not revive his own god.
His own god? Which one do you mean?
Yeah. I don't know whose god who's
Oh, you mean when he goes to the afterlife, right?
yes. Hmm.
Oh, it's Anubis for everyone, and I don't think Anubis ever got to him, because his dying immediately caused Ouroboros to shift.
that him dying didn't cause Ouroboros to shift.
Yes, his dying caused Ouroboros to shift. That seemed like what was happening. I only noticed after the third hiccup. After all, Tartarus is infected by time, so I didn't know initially.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, that does make sense. Tell me, how long do you think you've been here?
I don't know.
Go on, take a guess.
7 minutes.
More like 84 years. Oh man, Janine just disappeared at the
Oh,
perfect time. I love it. Janine just disappeared
She
at
was
the
just so
perfect.
shocked.
Nah.
he was so shocked.
All right, you know what? That's actually a great time. We're gonna pause that scene there. We're gonna go over to Fatima, who's also having a similar situation. All right, Fatima, you're also like sleeping for the night. I
Ah.
I don't know if Hafiz is there with you. He might be. I don't know. Is
Well,
he?
if you don't know, I don't know. So there's that.
All right, we don't need to know. In which case, all right. And you actually appeared in a very like dark and like cloudy, like very misty area. It's kind of
Crap,
similar. It's kind of
I've got to
similar
bring a
to.
coin.
It's kind of similar to that, yes, but you don't see any path, and it's very like it's very misty, which wasn't the case. It was just dark in the duat and the path, but here it's just like very cloudy and misty all around you, very foggy. Yeah, very foggy, kind of similar to the fogginess that suddenly appeared before your first encounter. Not quite, but all right.
Just saying it wasn't foggy. Just saying it wasn't foggy. It was just very dark. But we'll retcon that to have foggy.
All right. It's okay, Nadine. Something's gonna happen to that also, but that's next
Yeah, I
session.
want the furry. I want the
That's
furry.
that's next session, Nadine. Don't you worry. Something will happen to
Aw.
that.
Hey Nadine,
Uh,
do you want to switch? Do you want to switch supernatural beings with me?
no, you can't. Anyway,
No.
back here. All right, back here. All right. Okay. What is Fatima doing?
She just loudly, audibly curses. I forgot to bring a coin.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. We took a pause there because I think like Gamila being like stunned silent at the revelation she's been at Tartarus for 84 years. It's a
Yeah.
good moment to pause and go to Fatima's dream scene, who's also having a dream.
Okay.
All right. And there's a voice which is obviously sounded voiced by Idris Elba because yes. And the voice says, "Why would you need a coin? You are not dead yet, or this time rather."
This time. So you are a observer of my being.
No, we met before. You saw me in the silhouettes. And from the shadows before you steps this boy. Sorry,
Oh,
this
Lord
boy.
Anubis.
Yes.
Lord Anubis.
He is also about 3 meters tall.
I mean, is it possible to actually have a crush on a god or no? Just
Uh,
no.
I mean, your character's crush is your character. Your character can crush on whoever you want your character to have a crush on.
Yeah, can you like crush on a god or is that just like physically impossible for a mortal?
No, you like your thoughts are your own. You can crush on a table if you want to.
Okay, nice.
Nobody's
It is
gonna judge
possible.
you.
I thought it was just like it was just a mimetic effect.
No. There's no mimetic effect. No, nothing like that. You can totally crush on a table or furniture if you want to.
You can have a crush on a corpse. So
You can have a crush on a corpse. Okay, to be fair, a corpse was like yeah. Anyway, let's not go
yeah.
into kink shame territory and return to the situation at hand. Okay, Fatima, before you stands the 3 meter tall, almost 10 feet, 10.5 ish feet tall, uh, visage of Anubis. Who is totally voiced by Idris Elba, because we had the fictional budget to hire the fictional Idris Elba for this TV show.
I don't know who Idris Elba is. I'm gonna have to look that up.
God damn it, Idris
Oh
Elba is.
boy.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm
Oh
not
Oh
even.
boy.
boy.
You
I'm
shouldn't
not.
have said that.
Oh, okay. We're going to.
Flux, did you watch the Thor movies?
Okay,
Not really.
Flux, did you watch
Well, I
Pacific
seen
Rim?
huh?
Pacific Rim.
Mm, I don't remember that movie that well. I just saw the first one.
Oh, okay. Just Google Idris Elba. You know who he is. Okay.
All right, Idris Elba. It's that
Yeah.
guy.
See,
I guess.
there we go. It's that guy. You know who he is.
It's that guy, I guess. So, what a reaction to Idris
Oh
Elba.
my god, I have nothing to say to this. You are embarrassing everyone. Okay? You are embarrassing
You
yourself.
shouldn't have said you didn't know. Now you're gonna get king shame.
Yeah, like we're not going to kink shame for you or anyone else for having a crush on a piece of furniture, but we
But
are going to kink shame
you can
you
culture
for.
shame. You can culture shame me. Yeah,
We're going to kink shame you for not knowing who is Idris Elba.
that's not king shaming. That's culture shaming.
Shh, shh, shh. That's like famous person shaming. Anyway, back on track. Sorry, that's celebrity shaming. There we go, celebrity shaming. Yeah, there we go.
All right, I'm just imagining him as very deep sounding.
Yes,
Yes.
incredibly deep
Yes.
sounding.
Very.
Very deep
Yes.
sounding. Imagine Morgan Freeman, but deeper.
I'll say a little bit higher though.
I don't know.
Do you know
Anyway,
Corpse Husband?
I don't even.
Corpse husband,
From you-
yes.
Yes.
The YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's way too deep. No, I don't like that
Oh
one.
no, not that guy. Not that guy. I've only heard it once, but all right, okay, understandable. Yeah, I guess we'll go back to Camilla now.
It came so bad.
Okay, Camilla. It's fine. We'll just go back to Camilla and we'll come back to you. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. No problem. Like we'll just yeah. All right. Camilla. She just like casually drops that you've been at Tartarus for almost 84 years. How does she get
Camila
this?
stops,
Mm-hmm.
squints her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I know math. You're fucking with me.
Oh, but I'm not.
Wait, come on, man. I mean, goddess. 84 years?
Yes.
That would have made my teammates dead. And they're like, how are you gonna use them?
Oh no. You're. That's what I meant to say. Here the concept of time doesn't exist. It's separate. Tartarus is separate from your world. Your body here has experienced 84 years, but since the mortal mind is unable to comprehend a lack of time, your mind just assumed whatever you think it has been. So in a sense, you only experience 7 minutes because that's what your mind can process. But you've been here far longer. But it doesn't affect your life back on your realm.
Alright,
That's
alright.
not your
I
worry.
don't get it, but alright.
It's okay. It's okay. I doubt many people will, but that's not why I'm discussing you. I'm mostly concerned, so Your team is unaware of the cloaked individual was was snooping around the Ouroboros temple.
I I thought you would have known him. He's basically promoting chaos everywhere. Do you know who Ethiocles is?
Oh
His
no,
name is
no, you
that's his name.
no, it's a woman.
It,
Here, I'll show you. And before you, the sand animation. Remember the sand animation? Pretty much the
mm-hmm.
exact thing happens, except it is way more detailed. Like you even have color now. It's still like
We
muted.
finally have the budget.
We finally had the budget. We finally had to go to Tartarus, an extra dimensional realm, to have the budget. But yes, we have the budget now. So yeah, the entire like landscape just changes into the scene at the dune side. It's much earlier in the morning. It's barely like sunrise is happening, and you see Semut stepping out of the temple, and uh, yeah, stepping out of the temple with his sack, and then he walks off. And as he starts walking, there's this growling sound. There's actually sound from inside the
Mm-hmm.
temple. He turns back and he starts running, being chased by the sand demon. And after the sand demon leaves, behind in the horizon to the west, this large sandstorm starts to brew. So this is basically what happened the first time you realized. And after that, like as the sandstorm starts brewing, from behind from behind the dune, this cloaked individual, who is clearly a woman, has the body shape of a woman, uh, walks to the entrance of this like half caved in temple and like ducks inside. After a few minutes, she ducks back outside and then walks off. And,
So it's a two-person job.
and this was the first time, and she obviously came back every single time because of the Ouroboros' hiccup. So you
Mm-hmm.
see the second iteration, exact same thing. Third iteration, exact same thing. Fourth repeat, exact same thing. Fifth repeat, exact same thing. Sixth repeat. This time you actually see like Semut outside. He immediately first goes back inside,
Mm-hmm.
and this woman just appears like puzzled, but then onwards to seventh repeat because Semut just died on the inside that time. And seventh repeat, Semut again like continues running, being chased by the very Benny Hill like chased by the demon, and this woman appears again, and that was the last repeat.
Ah, first, Camilla's gonna clap. Amazing, amazing. And then she's gonna say, "So, it's a two-person job. We have Ethiocles, who basically manipulate people to basically get cursed instead of them,
Oh, how boring. Planners. Oof. Never liked them.
and then send this woman to get what they wanted. Clever. Yeah, also boring.
Planners are so boring. They just delay, delay gratification. Just not my style. So your team didn't know about that. Well, you're welcome then for that little tidbit of information.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I thought we're just running for Ethiocles. I know what the Ethiocles look like, but I don't know how she look.
Hmm. She was very careful in covering her face. Well, I suppose I could show you an angle where I did saw her face, but I think that would be too much. I think I've already given you more than enough to keep you going.
Yeah, I get it. There's no fun in that.
Exactly.
Okay. I guess I gotta inform the team.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one more thing. Can I touch her hair?
I knew it. At one point, I knew it. You would.
She just suddenly she's no longer there in front of you,
Yeah.
and she's literally standing behind, like, and immediately afterwards her hair just like falls right in front of your face. You realize she is standing right over you, looming. Go ahead, she says.
Yeah. Okay. Then Camila will definitely not only put her hand through, he's gonna put her whole face through. Cause I think she's like this is a goddess. I
Mhm.
bet this feels like silky soft.
It feels like sand.
Ah, immediately. Ah, she starts scratching herself. Why does it feel like sand?
Oh, what? You thought I would be made by something other than glorious chaos? And she just like dissolves into sand into the desert all around you and then reappears in the throne again. Tartarus is me. I am Tartarus. We're one and the same.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The, she doesn't believe that, but also, did she bring anything with her?
You have whatever you went to sleep with. I don't know what that would be.
Okay, so would she be like maybe a stick somewhere or something? Cause she definitely gonna plant a flag there, cause she want to test the whole time thing,
The what thing?
the whole 84 years in Tartarus.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, like yeah. I think you. I don't know. Like what? Okay, what does Gamila normally go to sleep in? I guess like with.
uh,
Sorry, not like clothing wise. I
well,
mean, like what do you have in your person, like your hands or whatever? Like you
you
just.
know what's funny?
Mhm.
I think Gamila is the type of person who hides a knife under his pillow.
Understandable. It's more
Yeah,
surprising. It's more surprising you have a pillow, but yes. But yeah, sure.
yeah.
You have your knife. You have your knife. Sure, you have your
Yeah,
knife.
so she's gonna
Hmm.
take a piece of cloth
Hmm.
and then stab it on the floor. Say,
Hmm.
ah, and then so what now?
Oh, you put the cloth on the like just on the floor.
She put it on the floor and
Hmm.
then stab it so it wouldn't be carried by the wind, because that's what Camilla
Oh,
would think.
okay, okay. Just so you understand, the sand itself is shifting constantly.
Oh,
Hmm.
she actually still gonna stab the sand
Hmm.
and look at Eris if she's gonna flinch.
No,
Like,
no, no, no. It is just like has that exact same that really irritating smile on her face constantly. That smirk, right?
uh
Sorry, the smirk on her face constantly. She's just like curiously looking at you, like whatever you're doing.
I'm just gonna leave it here. Cause I don't really comprehend the time thing, but if
Okay.
I return and I find this, sundered by time, maybe I believe you.
Oh, it won't have to sunder by time. It will happen like instantly if I wanted to. Are you just going to leave your knife here?
Okay, I'm not gonna leave the knife because tools are expensive. Takes the knife.
As you take the knife off, the clothing just like is engulfed in the sand. Well, there that
Mm,
goes.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
So, what else do you want to know besides that? And you know,
Hmm?
you're always watching, right?
I am.
Okay, good, good.
I always like to keep in touch with my servants, see whether they're living up to their potential.
I I wish I am. Well, currently having fun just
You,
watching anime be stupid, but
you,
you know,
you have, yes, though Anam is certainly overshadowing you in the chaos department.
I may be chaotic and ain't stupid.
Hmm. I think that's what's holding you back, Camilla. You're not committed to the chaos that he is. You could learn a thing or two from Anam.
Kara looks at her like, okay, I'll take a note.
Her facial expression does not change. She could be trolling you just for the
Mm-hmm.
hell of it, or she could be being sincere. You would never know.
Like, Camila knows, like, yeah, this woman is either trolling me or like she doesn't really believe her in some regard,
Hmm.
especially with when she started with time
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm. Like, oh,
Right.
okay, here's another thing. That whole time thing could also be fake.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
don't know.
But yeah, she doesn't know.
Here's also another thing. I don't know how much Gamila is going down the conspiracy rabbit hole, but the whole vision thing she showed you with the sand animation, that could also be a lie.
I don't think Camila would think that as a
Okay.
lie.
All right.
You
All
know.
right. Okay.
Okay. Camila just stand there awkwardly, like standing in front of her.
Hmm. Also, uh, you know that Hector fellow?
Yeah.
He's so boring, isn't he? Always following the rules, always having this code.
Yeah. Yeah. Recently, he's been having a hard time with Hector and with Anna, and it's really, really funny.
Yes,
Is
yes,
is
it
being
is
a
funny. You know what would be funnier? If you could try to get him to break his code. I think that would be funnier.
yeah, that would be oh, interesting one, huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. I think you could probably see Camilla do the hand thing, like rubbing her hands.
Hmm. Good, excellent, excellent. So this is what I'm doing as a result of your dark side, like mechanically. So
Mm-hmm.
if you do whatever is asked, mark experience. If you are on the verge of doing it but choose not to, then you lose your powers temporarily. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, this would be during the next mystery. So try, so yeah, that's your like sort of like chaotic direction that like Eris is going to tell you to make Hector break his code.
Okay.
Well then, I suppose I will see you next time, whenever that is. Have fun spreading the chaos.
Nice meeting you too.
Y- You st-
Before she
you start
before she disappeared.
you start sinking into the sand.
Ah, I. Mm, okay, fine. Gamila opens her arms and just face plants.
Yep, you faceplant. The sand starts entering your lungs.
Oh, you fucking bitch!
Your lungs fill up. You start to asphyxiate. You lose your vision clouds. You pass out. You wake up in your bed. It's morning. It's the morning of your departure from Memphis.
Ah, that hurt. Why did I have to hurt?
you sit up, and there's something like, really, like, it feels like uncomfortable on your like tongue, so you spit it out. It's a few
Yeah.
globs of gray sand.
Yeah. Can you at least send me out like you sent me in? Like
There-
you've
there's no
y-
reply.
yeah, she's like mumbling to herself, like you could have just like that, and I'm there. Why do you have to fucking drown me with sand, woman?
I like how Camilla is just talking to herself in this room.
Yeah.
All right, okay, that's Camilla's scene done. All right, back to Fatima's scene. Flux, you free?
Flux is dinner time.
God damn it. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, we can just like um I guess we can take like a break from storytelling, I guess, and talk about random memes or stuff. I don't know. Ooh,
And
yeah. Let's talk
memes.
about Maya's like eventual stuff. So like what I was like
Oh
talking
boy.
about is that like what I meant by drastic character development is that you are slowly like filling up all your levels. That's all I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
And
She
Well,
has like
and you
I don't
still
know what you're talking about.
you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels left, like options left, which is like quite a lot.
Yeah, but
But
I think 3 of them are like changing the playbook or retiring the
mhm,
hunter or something. Yeah.
mhm. And I would really suggest not to create a second hunter because that would be
Oh,
so
I'm
much.
not doing that.
no,
Okay,
that's
thank
way
you.
too tough.
Yeah, that's too
Oh,
much. That's
I'm
too much
already
stress.
stressed enough just trying to remember what I can do with Maya. I'm not.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very stressful. That's very stressful for me too. So I would really advise everyone, please don't take that option. All right. So yeah, that actually leaves you with three possible moves. Getting one more Haven option, getting two more basic moves at advanced, and get back one used lap point. After which, you're forced to either change playbook or
Oh
retire to
Or
no.
safety.
retire.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
Ain't
there is
playbook.
there is time for that. So like I want you to like there's no rush. Obviously, there's still three options left before that. So
Just think about it, pretty
yeah,
much,
yeah.
right?
Just think about it. Just don't like wait until the last moment where it's like have no idea and now I have to choose this. So like take time. Just give it some thought. Like and yeah, that's it. Like no rush.
Oh boy.
Unless you want to instantly retire your character, then that's a different story.
like so
Nah.
like so what I mean by character development is retirement and playbook shift both are incredibly like narrative focused and both require like the narrative to follow. So far we've had
Mm.
two playbook changes, one character and two character retirements, and they have been fairly like fairly like narratively like heavy. So Ramesu's retirement came after during the mystery with the kaiju, which was quite spectacular. Um, the like double playbook change happened when like you caught the werewolf and met Eris for the first time, which is pretty huge story wise. And then Farmi also retired at that spot. Well, not at that spot, but like following that. So that also worked. So yeah, it's like if you do have a plan, like when you get to choose one of those two options, just let me know beforehand, like the previous session or a few days ago, so we can work
Yeah.
together and fit that in. And just remember, you don't like you can technically change playbooks to any other playbooks that is unavailable, like nobody's taking right now. Just like it just has to make sense in story, so it can happen in any like yeah. And playbook shift is generally yeah.
To be honest, I can just imagine Maya becoming the divine, just
Yeah.
enlightened.
Unlimited power. Do you really want her to have that?
Oh my gosh.
No, that will be
No,
bad.
no.
She will have a god complex.
Like a few of like Maya's really typical, like which would be like appropriate right now, would without too much of a issue would be either the spell slinger or the hex. Both of those like work like really well currently.
Or the
or you join the cult and be the initiate.
or
I've been
pararomantis.
memeing, yeah, I've been memeing so much. Like, if she's gonna change, it's gonna be to the pararomantic. But
I know, that's why.
I don't think I actually like that playbook enough.
Understandable, but you are able to change into like any playbook you want. It just needs to narratively follow. So if you like say you want to play, I don't know, the wronged or something, which doesn't fit Maya's character right now, but something
Oh
drastic,
God!
No, it
Oh, I had a bad thought.
oh
No.
no.
something drastic
Oh no.
could happen to her that would force her to go through this character development. And if that is
Oh
something you want to do, aka
No.
murder Callius or something,
No.
no, I know the
That that
situation.
was
Her
that was
heaven
the
burnt
bad
down.
thought I had.
just
Murdering Callius, and no.
just let me know beforehand and we can create a
I
mystery
cannot.
around that. Okay, it's fine. Like
We cannot murder Callius.
Who's Callius?
I'm not saying you have
This
to
has
like
one.
pick the wrong. That was just an example. But
Callius is Maya's best friend and husband,
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
and he is precious.
He
Or
is.
or you could go crooked, considering you have a connection now with
Oh
the
no,
mafia.
we can't have repeats. Repeat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a restriction.
Or get cursed and be the monstrous.
This
No, the
is
monster
Animus.
already was passed as well.
Yeah, no, but like you can't take any playbooks that are currently in use. You can take playbooks that are currently empty. So nobody's using
Oh,
monsters right now, so she can definitely take monsters.
So
okay.
monstrous, initiate, hex, divine. What else was there? The last one.
Pararomantic.
Pararomantic.
Let's be
Spell
real. Out of
slinger.
everyone, Maya would be the monster fucker.
Yeah.
I mean, Gamila isn't too far off.
I mean, you just need to ask Gamila, and Gamila will be like, "Shit, let's do this, bitch."
Yeah.
You know what? I feel
Maya
like
would do
all
it
of
for
our
science.
characters can do it.
Uh,
Yeah,
Except
well,
for Hector.
Everyone would have different
except
motivations.
maybe
Maya
Hector,
would do
yeah.
it for science.
Hmm?
Gamila would do it just to see
For
it
fun.
happen.
Yep.
Like, if I could make a bargain with Eris to fuck my friend, I'll do it because I managed to do it.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm pretty sure
Uh,
Adam's just gonna do it for the money.
I imagine yes. I wonder if that's what happened with like Teramun's mother and sister. Like, did they pay you for your services?
pay you for services.
Animus are
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how
look,
they went bankrupt.
look. I'm just saying this is a respectable profession, all right, in this day and age of 120 BCE. It is a perfectly normal and respectable profession. It's not like a weird thing that modern people had with modern sensibilities.
Yeah, but apparently Adam got kicked off the town and nearly got filleted. So
Well, I mean, that I mean that none of those was because of that. Those was
true.
because you robbed Terramoon. If you hadn't done that, you were fine, I think. And I
She
just
would
like
have
that
been fine.
Annam never realized that. You don't actually care. I did that. You're more angry because I robbed you. Okay then.
The only person who care about that is Gamila.
The money.
Camilla thought,
relationship.
he's gonna make such a big deal about it. Nope. He's like, I don't care. But what my mother and the sister does in their bedrooms, I'm not to judge them. I'm not their keeper. Just I was waiting for Terramoon to just say that and like all like Annam and like Camilla's reaction. Just like, okay then. Goddamn.
Understandable.
So
I'm
anyway,
just waiting for the character arc for the other guy.
Yeah.
the what guy?
If you are going to now, I want you to do the Paramamancer. Oh my god.
take your
I just want
time.
to see like
Okay,
Maya.
I think
Maya,
the
take your
idea
time.
is
Like Nadine, do not rush into this. You have
no,
many
I'm not.
sessions, many sessions. Give it time.
The
And
thing with with the pararomantic is I've looked at it and I think the idea is fun, but I just don't really like
No,
the
and
the
playbook
playbook
itself.
itself is not fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I will let you know that being like a very non-romantic person IRL, I might have difficulty like running that as a GM. I might be able to do it,
Yeah.
but I'm
I'm
not sure. Like I could probably do it, but like I
don't worry, I'm not doing the pararomantic.
don't.
As I said,
Well,
I think it's a super fun idea, but
you're only reducing your own options, but okay.
yeah, but it's not something I think I'd want to play because, like,
And
as I said,
like
I think the idea is super fun, but I don't
yeah,
really
no,
like the execution.
yeah, I agree. I do agree.
Oh,
I
but
actually
what
tried creating a character, but like it didn't pan out eventually because the game never even started to happen. So yeah.
started? Yeah. God dang it.
God dang it.
Oh, actually, I feel like for Maya, the best one would be Spellslinger.
Spellslinger is
Yeah.
great. Spellslinger is great. So yeah, just like
It's just the fun of like throwing spells out of
yep.
nowhere.
And like Maya is certainly going for a very spell heavy build per se, since she was like literally glowing red with magic last session.
I mean, I have no idea what you have planned with the whole set thing, but we could also do like a chosen route where her and Set become like a merged thing, like he is right now with the Falakatai dude.
Ooh, yeah, like
Oh,
okay, so um huh.
that's very difficult though.
Yeah, the chosen is also kind of weird because um like here's the thing. Like remember like last session when like I was just talking to like Janine when Janine was debating on like not taking the premonitions move.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said like
Mm.
one thing that like it's because like in this setting like the future is uncertain. You cannot know the future. It's like very similar to our own reality in that like you can't know the future. Like it's not like there's no fate or destiny. Like and this is obviously out of character information. So it's like yeah. So like that certainly makes like the chosen playbook very difficult because
I mean, we could tweak it and make it like
yes,
really the
yes.
divine or something.
Yes, you can sell me on that. You have to sell me on that, but it can't be a default chosen. You can certainly sell me on that. Absolutely. I like you can create a very
Just
unique concept and sell me on that. I am totally on board with that. But
just melt it together.
yeah. But yeah, just like take
Yeah,
your
I mean,
time. There you have many weeks before that, like many sessions before that.
yeah.
And just to give an like idea how long I have so far planned, I know I have at least 6 more mysteries before we start like wrapping up the end game of the arc. But the 6 more mysteries coming up will definitely happen before that. But after that, we'll start like finishing up with probably 1 or 2 mysteries, which will like lead into the final. And yeah, that would be yes the end of this arc. And whether we'll do an arc 2 or not, I don't know. I haven't decided that far yet. I have plans, but I don't think I'm not sure. Like whatever plans I have is kind of boring, so I'm not sure. Like unless I figure out more of it, I don't think there's going to be a second arc. So this is probably yeah. So you're mostly
Okay.
halfway through with the campaign, which is great.
Back.
Hey, Flux is back.
Hey.
So we done
So
Gamila's
what
scene.
happened with Maya? What
Um.
happens with Maya?
Oh no, we're just talking about Maya's like eventual like playbook change or something. Nothing concrete. She still has 3 more level ups to go, which is 15 more XP, and she has all pluses and no minuses, so she is not likely to fail any of her moves. So she's only going to
Yeah,
get
we
end
need
of
to
session
stop being
XP.
so good at
Oh, Flux, so noisy, dude.
Was that
we
Flux
Yeah.
need
maybe?
we need to stop being so good at solving mysteries. So we stop getting that end of mystery XP.
So yeah, you're likely going to just level up from like the end of session XPs, which would
Yeah.
be like let's take like one average. It would be 15 sessions or something.
Oh god, that's already the end of the arc.
That's probably the end of the arc. So maybe we're worried about nothing. Maybe by the time Maya reaches like that point, it would be over. That is also possible. So
Or maybe I come up with something I like so much that I'm gonna change the playbook the next time I level up.
yeah,
Who knows?
and like with most of the week, you never know what's going to happen because like it's always play to find out, and something could happen in the story that just gives you an idea. Oh shit, this is a great idea, and now I want this because I've been there, I've done that. It's stupid, but like when you do it in the spur of the moment, it works out great. Anyway, back on Fatima's thing. Okay, Fatima, you have Anubis standing before you, who told you you're not that you've seen him before, and uh, now you see him clearly. Okay, how does Fatima react to this?
She bows.
She does what now?
She doesn't know what's. She bows. What's the Egyptian thing of like doing to a? I
Uh,
suppose she kneels. I guess
I
based
mean,
on the hieroglyphics. I don't know.
either is fine. She can do whatever. Just like you can bow, you can like kneel. Like both are fine.
Yeah,
Ramesu
I
knelt,
think.
but you don't have to. Like it's up to you. It's up to Fatima. Sorry, it's up to Fatima. It's up to her.
Yeah. I guess she just like kneels a bit. I guess
Hmm.
as per the Egyptian thing.
Hmm.
She's like awkward and doesn't know what to say.
Okay. He also appears to be waiting for like you to react, I guess, beyond if you want to have any questions or something like that. He's appears to be just like calmly like calmly what's the word, assessing you. That's the word. Yeah, calmly assessing Fatima.
What brings you to what brings you to my, I suppose, my dream, O Lord of Death?
You've done something that is very sorry, I'm doing it is his mannerism. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you've done something.
And then it's like it's bloopers. Like,
Yeah.
wait,
Sorry,
that's
sorry.
not that's Aries.
Yeah, that's sorry. That's me. Yeah. All right. Okay. Uh, you've done something that's very unique. Not very people have done that.
What? Cheat
Actually,
death? I don't think that was intentional.
two things. You've arrived at the duat, and then you left.
That was because of a ritual regarding a cycle. I don't think that was very
Yes.
intentional of me either.
Yes, Ouroboros. Or that is one of the very few ways one can leave the duat. Doesn't happen often. An Ouroboros ritual. Another interesting thing which you have done that considerably more people has done than like suffer death in during an Ouroboros ritual. You chose which way to take after death.
No, I think that's just me being pragmatic. Hold on, what's the word for it?
Pragmatic is the word
Hold
for
on, I'm gonna
pragmatic. I don't know.
hold on.
I don't know what you want,
Pragmatist.
what you're thinking of if you don't tell us what word you're thinking of.
Um, no, not pragmatism.
Why are
What's
you
the word?
thinking so big words?
Yeah. What's the word?
Okay, just like believing in many different gods at once, praying to many different gods at once. Yeah, that's the word.
It's
There was a
polytheism.
word for
Come
it,
on.
but I can't believe.
Polytheism.
Not polytheism, but I guess it's synonymous.
It is kind of polytheism. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Hmm. Normally, people, when they die, they have, even despite being polytheistic, they have one particular afterlife in mind. You had two. You're certainly not the first to do so, but you are the first in quite a long time to do so.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I chose your path because I didn't have a coin. I wasn't really thinking that there was an afterlife either, to be totally honest.
Okay, here's the thing. Uh, is that what Maya truly believes? Because that cannot be it.
Oh, not Maya. Okay, not
Sorry,
maybe
not
not.
Maya. Sorry. Again, is that what Fatima truly believes?
I was so confused.
Yeah,
What have I
I'm
done
so sorry.
now?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, is that what Fatima truly believes? Because that cannot be true. If Fatima did not believe in the afterlife, she would have seen nothing. If you had told me that
Oh, really?
when you
Okay.
were happening, you
Yeah, okay, never
cannot
mind.
retcon
Never
that.
mind,
You
sorry.
cannot retcon that. Fatima cannot say that. Sorry, Fatima
Yeah,
can say
I
that,
did.
but it's not what Fatima believes. Fatima can say that. Of course, she can say whatever she wants, but it's not what she believes. That's what I mean.
I see.
So does she say that or does she not
That
say that? She
no,
can
no,
say
I
that.
don't think. That was a slip of the tongue.
Like I did say when Fatima died, it is fine for her to not believe anything. But you specifically chose one path, so it's up it's clear that you
Yeah.
believe like she
Yeah,
believes
yeah,
these both simultaneously. But yeah, okay. So she says that she didn't have a coin for Carrot.
yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. The pragmatic choice, yes. Though not every choice can be left can be predetermined like that. Sometimes you need to take a leap of faith, and maybe it's perhaps your background as a merchant that you prefer a sure option instead of that, leaving it to chance. Regardless.
She's kind of like internally thinking,
Hmm.
or that I've just made extensive research on gods and stuff.
Hmm. Regardless, Ouroboros was certainly having an interesting moment yesterday. Doesn't happen often.
Wait, is Ouroboros two snakes or one snake?
Are you asking like me, the GM, or are you asking in
In the
character?
GM, sorry, the GM out of character. I was thinking of like, yeah, sure, why not ask in character? But nah, she probably knows that it's one or two snakes.
Okay. According to legends, Ouroboros is one snake, like in a cycle, biting its tail and stuff like that. That's the
No, I
symbol.
thought I thought it was two snakes.
Really? I'm gonna actually look that up. I don't think it's two snakes. Pretty sure it's a single
Wait,
snake, man. It
are we
looks
talking
like a.
about Ouroboros?
Yeah, Ouroboros is
Yeah.
a single snake. It's a
Yeah,
single
it's a
snake.
single snake.
Yeah, it's a
It
single
eats
snake.
its
Oh,
own tail.
Yeah, it's hold on. The first instance of Ouroboros. There we go. The absolute first instance of Ouroboros in history. Like, so, not that one. Sorry, I didn't.
It
Click the.
looks so sad.
No. Click
Oh
the.
my god.
Sorry.
Oh no, Flux. I
Which
think you were
what?
talking about Caduceus. That's the two snake one.
uh,
Caduceus is the
uh th-
medicine symbol.
this is the
It is a
oldest.
medicine.
This is the oldest symbol of Ouroboros that has been found ever till date.
Ah, then she knows it's one snake.
Mhm. It's one snake. It's not two snakes. But yeah.
All
Anubis
right.
says.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm back. Okay, going back. I take back what I said. So is was he
Ouroboros was
like
having an interesting time yesterday.
was he like having a rant while having his own tail stuck in his mouth or something?
That's he's he kind of like there's a snorting noise, like like suppressing a soft like chuckle. That's that's not quite how Ouroboros is. There's a lot more to it, but enough to say Ouroboros does not bite their own tail. But no, the whatever ritual you came across caused Ouroboros to have I suppose the best equivalent for you would be hiccups.
Weird, considering that it was made for them.
What? What does Fatima say?
Weird, considering that it was made for them, for Ouroboros.
No. Yes,
God, hold on.
it hasn't happened in many years on your world. Many, many millennia. Something is stirring.
Are you gonna give me a straight answer, or are you just gonna vaguely say that something is happening?
What do you want to know? What do you wish to know? Fatima of
I
Berniki.
suppose an end to this, an answer to all of this weirdness.
What do you mean by all of this? There's a number of things you may be referring to.
I suppose in my encounters there's always been just a factor, but it's always just hard to know what's been the underlying cause.
Wait, what is exactly she asking? Like,
Yeah, she's just asking like, what should I do? I suppose. What should I look for?
like, like that? Oh, okay. Is that what she asks? Because like the word you're like how you're wording it is just as vague as he's been doing. So
Then that makes two. That makes two people.
yeah. Okay. So I think
We're perfect. We're perfect for each
like
other.
I think Anubis says, Fatima, you can't expect me to give a straight answer when you can't even ask a straight question.
I suppose I'm pretty aimless as well.
I wanted to talk to you because, like I said, Ouroboros having a hiccup hasn't happened in millennia, and you experienced one of those, which caused you to not only visit the Duat and also leave, which is almost unheard of. And you're also one of the people who chooses an afterlife, which is rarer, but not quite as much as you'd think. But both of them simultaneously is certainly something unique and someone unique, and I wanted to meet you in person.
Well, I hope you had a good first impression of me, my lord.
Hmm. Something set you along this path. This is not a path you would have normally chosen. Something drives you.
It's
You're
hard to
searching.
say what.
You're searching
Oh,
for
sorry.
something.
Hold on.
But you are unsure what you're searching for, right?
Is correct.
Hmm. Well, um, unless you have any further questions for me, I will be taking my leave.
What's the question Fatima's been asking?
I don't
Darn, I
know.
should have.
That's your character,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm just talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. All right. So
This is really where
I'll just ask. I'll just ask.
like
Oh,
understanding the character really helps. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I'll just ask. Do you know? What's what was the thing that started me on this quest?
Contrary to what you may suspect, I am not omniscient.
I feel like there's a disturbance of the force in a past life, but I'm not sure.
Whatever path
That
you
was
were.
me being breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, all
Ignore
right.
that.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. Sorry. What does Fatima say to that? Like when Anubis says that he's not, like, omniscient.
That's disappointing. I'm just
Life
Anubis is
is
gonna be like,
life is often full of disappointments. It's how you deal with it that makes you different.
life lessons from a death god.
I'm not a. Never mind. And like, farewell, Fatima. Uh, Maybe next time you will have a better understanding of your quest, and perhaps you may have some more questions for me, properly worded next time.
I'll
Everything
keep that in
clouds,
mind.
like he disappears in a cloud. The clouds kind of, like, the fog kind of surrounds you again. You wake up. It's morning. You're gonna set out to away from Memphis today.
She gets up,
Mhm,
takes a thumbtack, and adds a piece of parchment,
mhm.
writes Anubis on that thing, and
Mhm.
just like slams it on the corkboard.
You don't have a cardboard, man. God damn it.
Something equivalent to that.
Okay, fine. Yeah, like I imagine you have like that sack of yours, like that. Sorry, that like satchel of yours, like hanging from your like shoulder strap. I imagine with all the like the notes and all the blueprints and stuff. Probably get out a paper, like write it on, and then put it in like one of the special like pouches that is designated curious stuff, or I don't know, strange stuff or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. That's as closest
yeah.
it
I
gets
guess
to me.
that's a good equivalent.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so these are the two scenes
I
that
I
we
need
had for
Maya to
today's interlude.
invent. I need Maya to invent corkboard.
All right. So that was the two scenes we've had for this interlude. That's literally it. We're gonna head on to the next location. I'm just going to like I will tell you what the next location is, but like we've already said, it's gonna involve a crocodile. So I think a lot of you can already imagine where it's going to be.
Ah, yes, Sobek giving us
Paris.
or
What?
Sobek giving him giving his blessing.
N-
Lenny face.
I can't answer that, but it is going to be in the town of Crocodilopolis.
Oh dang! I thought it was Paris.
Ah, so close, so close. It's okay. Paris was probably. I'm going to look up Paris's history right now. God damn it, Strawn. Strawn, why? Why, Strawn? What have you done? Now I literally need to look up
Oh yeah,
Paris's history.
what was Paris doing
What
during
was
this
Paris
time?
doing? I need to know now. I need to know now. Okay, now I need to know. Good job. Okay, prehistory. There we go. What was happening in. There was a tribe, a Celtic tribe founded a town called Lucotatia. There you
I
go.
think I've heard Lucotasia, but can't remember where.
It was eventually called Lutetia, which was the name of Paris.
Ah,
Yeah. Like, if you've read Asterix and Obelix, you know about Lutetia. That was 50 BC, 50 BCE when Caesar conquered the Gaulish tribes, and you know,
Except for one small village.
except for one small
Except
village surrounded by four Roman camps.
The most special of the bunch.
God damn it. God damn it. All right. Okay.
I'm happy we searched that.
Yeah. All right. So we're not going to have like a end of session thing. So yeah, we're going to end it on that note where we will not have asterisks and obelix in this campaign,
We
but
should, though. We
but
really should.
we will have something in next session that I think some of you may enjoy. Is all I'm saying, and we'll see. We'll see. All right.
Is one of us going to be insane later on?
Is one of you going to be what now?
Insane?
Aren't we all insane?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, Gamila has been actually tasked to turn one of you insane. So
Yeah.
Again, I would like to say, technically, Gamila does not have to do anything.
Technically, Gamila has to because it's Gamila's, like
Yeah. So
That's true.
and Anam
I
doing it.
guess
Like remember, Anam doing it takes the thunder out from under her.
Oh, true.
Gamila has
yeah.
to do it because she has been tasked to do it. All
I
right.
really want to see what Gamila does now. God
I
damn
have
it.
no idea, but like we're gonna push poor Hector to his limit. It's gonna.
It's a good thing Callum isn't here to listen to this.
Oh god damn it! He's just like this is what happens when he doesn't show up. It's like we're gonna plot against. All right. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Next time, it's probably not going to be next week because of another unavailability. But yeah, next session we're gonna start Mystery 10, and there will be crocodiles involved, and we don't know what's gonna happen. But I mean, it's
Are you
obviously
gonna
going.
have to dissect? Are you gonna literally have to dissect the crocodile to get the remains? of Someone.
I
Maybe.
I can neither confirm nor deny such accusations because that would be telling.
Good. We're gonna learn biology.
It's
Yay,
okay.
biology!
It's indefinitely.
All right, okay. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next time on Mysteries of the Sand for more sandy weirdness. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.